What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Fragger Builds. So, as I said last time, this is going to be our last episode in 1.17, and next time, we are going to be in 1.18. So there are just a few things left that I want to do before I make the update, and that is obviously building up a few more things. So the first thing that I want to build up today is the Fletchers shop, which is going to go here because that is one of the things that you guys really wanted me to build. And then the next thing that I'm going to build up today is going to be the Tavern, which is going to go over here. And I am planning on spending a little bit more time building up this Fletchers shop and kind of going through the process a little bit more because it is something that you guys wanted me to build a little bit more than the Tavern over there. I think in all of the polls that I did, I only got one vote for the Tavern. And so most of you really wanted to see me build up this Fletchers shop. So I think that's what I'm going to do first. But of course, I do need a plan for this Fletchers shop, and I don't have one yet. But I do know that I want to have some sort of shooting range for it so that they can test the arrows and stuff. And I don't want this to be like a house shop combo. I just probably want to do a shop, and then I don't know where they would live. That maybe in that house is where the Fletchers would live, potentially, I guess. I don't know. But I am going to make this a shop, and I just need to plan it out. Alright, so I have this here for the shop area, and it's just going to be a simple shop here, not much going on, and there'll be like a little work area for them to make the arrows, and then there'll be obviously a shop counter for them to sell it. And then as for the shooting range, I'll probably put that over here. So I'll dig this out, and it'll probably be going over here facing that way, maybe. I'll probably have to put some sort of wall over here, around here somewhere, to prevent them from shooting onto this path, because there is a pathway here, and I don't want it to be easy to accidentally shoot somebody on the pathway, so I will probably have to figure that out. I also might put it over here. Maybe. I don't know. I'll see about that one. I might put it over here. But right now I'm thinking about putting it over here facing that way. But anyway, I'm going to get this guy built up a little bit more, and then I'll come back and show you guys what I have. Alright, so I've got this guy pretty much finished up. I, of course, still have to do the interior of this guy, so I am probably going to do that on camera with you guys here in a little bit. But to kind of show you guys what's going on here, I have this shooting range out here, which I know I said I originally wanted to have it over here looking that way across the lake, but I figured it would probably be a little bit better to have it shooting into the side of the building here so that we have this building as a backstop and I don't have to build another backstop over here. But this guy is pretty simple. We just have two targets here up against the building, and then we have these walls here on the side to kind of try and prevent arrows from flying off to the right or to the left. And then of course we have this guy over here, which kind of allows you to center yourself on the target here. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this shooting range here. I may add a few extra little details, but I'm not exactly sure what else to add. This is pretty much all that I can think of right now. But then this building, it's pretty small, and it is just the shop, so there is no house attached to it. And I think that was a good idea because there really isn't a whole lot of space here to work with. There really wasn't as much as I was thinking there was. And this shooting range here takes up pretty much just as much space as this shop does. So yeah, there really wasn't a whole lot of space here to work with. Anyway, for this interior, I need to figure out where I want the counter to be. And right now, I'm thinking probably here. Something like that. I think that looks pretty good. And then we will need the Fletchers table. So I'll probably go get that really quick. And I'll get some lanterns too, so that the lighting can actually look good. Alright, so I've got the Fletchers table here and a few other things to decorate with as well. And so bringing this guy in here, I'm probably going to put the Fletchers table over there. And I will probably put a few candles here. And then we will light those. And then for the ceiling here, I am going to try and put some little things coming across, and I'm actually probably going to replace those with full blocks, something like that. I think that looks pretty good. And then I'll probably put a lantern there. I think that will be good. Hopefully that's enough lighting. Let me check really quick. So we have a block of 7 here, so I will probably have to put some more lighting in here somewhere. Probably there will be good. Actually, I'm probably going to move that to over here so they're not on the same beam like that. And then I think I'm going to put a few barrels here in the corner. Actually, I'll probably just have them facing up like that. Kind of like that. And then I'll probably put... I'm not sure where to put the bows. I guess maybe, I don't know. I guess that's okay. And then I'll probably put some arrows on these guys, and I'll probably spin some of these around so they're not all facing the same way. And then I do want to put something here, but I'm not exactly sure what. I might put a painting there, but I don't know if a painting would make much sense. This wall is very bare though, so I do want to put something there. Let me see if I can figure something out. I think that looks okay. I know the painting probably doesn't make much sense for the medieval theme in this village, but I think it'll be fine regardless. And I just put in a few barrels here as well, and I think that makes this wall look a lot better, so I'm really happy with that. But that is pretty much it for this Fletcher shop. This guy is completely finished now. And now that this guy's finished, it's time to start working on the tavern over here. So I am going to get this area cleared out and move all of my stuff out of here, and then we can get started on building up the tavern. So I've got this area all cleared out now and moved my stuff over there, and so now we can start building up this tavern. And I think I'm going to build this one up in a time lapse, so hopefully you guys enjoy it, and I'll see you guys once it's done. So there is the tavern pretty much completely finished, except for the interior, of course. So I do still need to do the interior of this guy, and there are still a few other details that I want to add to it, but I will get to those in a little bit. But for right now, I'm just going to walk you guys through what I've done with this place. And I am decently happy with it. I think there are a few areas that I could have done better with, like this side is very flat. I feel like I probably could have done a little bit more to mitigate that, but I think it's fine. It's very flat. I wish it wasn't as flat as it is, but it's fine, I guess. But as you guys can probably tell, I did go with a white color for this one, and then the basement here is cobblestone. And I haven't done the basement yet. It is still just grass, so I do need to clear this out, and I'll probably just put like a bunch of barrels and stuff down here and make it look like a cellar, I guess. But then as for the interior, in this main level here, I will have a bar area somewhere, probably around here maybe, around this area. And then it'll be sort of like a bar slash restaurant on this main level here. And then going up to this second level, I'll probably have a few bedrooms up here for guests and stuff to sleep. And then this kind of just goes up to the top of the tower, and I'll probably honestly tear the rest of this staircase down because it really doesn't go anywhere. And you really can't get to the attic from over here because right out there is where the roof is. So there's really no room for the attic access. Then for the windows here, I decided to go with magenta. I really wanted to use purple, but I unfortunately don't have any lapis or blue dye, and I didn't want to pause the recording just to go get some because I did already have to pause the recording to get some more deep slates for the roof here, which I also accidentally forgot to hit resume recording once I gathered that, and so I was pretty much almost done with the roof, and then I had to completely tear down what I had done already and go back to where I was before I stopped recording. So yeah, that was a little bit of a pain, but it ended up being fine in the end. But anyway, that is pretty much it for this tavern so far. Like I said, I still need to do the interior here, and there's still a few extra details that I need to add to it. But that is as far as I've gotten, and I think I am going to add a few extra details to this guy and also a few extra details to the rest of this medieval village, and then this guy's probably going to be done. So I'm going to get that stuff done, and then I'll see you guys in a little bit. I've got this medieval village pretty much finished up. There are a few little details that I wish I could have added, but I am completely out of time for this one. And next time we're not going to be working on this guy. So I may come back in the future and do like 1 or 2 episodes in this area to completely finish it. But this is as far as we are going to get in this time building it up. So now getting into this tavern here, I've got this guy pretty much finished. I'm happy with where the interior is right now. I just have a few tables and chairs in here, and I did put in this bar area with some barrels behind there for storage, and there are a few candles and lanterns around the place giving some light. And then if we go down into the cellar here, I have set up my storage room in here, and I did put some barrels in here for decoration, but that is pretty much the only decoration down here. And then if we go upstairs, I have a few more tables and chairs up here for people to sit. And then I do have 2 bedrooms in here. So I have one here and then one over here. This one's a little bit bigger, but this guy does have the balcony here. So that's pretty much it for this tavern. I did put a lot of bushes around here, and I think that really adds to the atmosphere. But overall, I'm really happy with how this one turned out, and I think it looks great. But next time, according to the poll, you guys want me to build up a steampunk city, and I am super excited for this one. As I said last time, this was the choice that I really wanted to do myself, and I guess you guys really want to see me do it as well. So I'm super excited for it, and of course next time we are going to be in 1.18. So at the end of this episode, I'm going to make a backup of this world. I'm going to trim off some of the chunks so that I can get some of that new 1.18 terrain, and then next episode I am going to explore the 1.18 terrain around here and find a place to build. And of course, I am going to completely clear my inventory and start from scratch. So I am not going to have any of this super nice netherite gear. I'm not going to have this elytra. Everything is going to be empty. I may allow myself to take some food. I'm not sure about that one yet, but we'll see. But anyway, I am super excited for 1.18 in this series, and if you are too, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button down below if you haven't already. But anyway, that is it for this episode, and that is also it for fragger builds in 1.17. Of course, if you do have any suggestions for this series or any other series on my channel, then make sure to leave those down in the comment section. And of course, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button down below if you haven't already. But anyway, that's all for this one, so as always, don't forget to keep building.